guys, it's Nick. I'm here in Times Square. It is March 24th, 2022. Let's see how the crowds have come back to Times Square compared to like a year ago. So it's Thursday about, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm walking around here and there are a lot of crowds. This looks to me almost like the typical crowd for a Thursday, and my nephew who's with me is saying the same thing, that this looks to him like pre-pandemic kind of crowds. During the pandemic, him and his friends could ride in the middle of the street and just, you know, have the whole street to themselves, basically. That's how dead it was. And now it looks like it's pretty crowded, and maybe a big part of that is obviously, you know, the Omicron and those cases and stuff have gone down, but the other thing is that they now took away the requirement for a vaccine passport in the restaurants, so that's no longer a requirement. So that's a selling point for me, because I'm not interested in having to show my papers to go into a restaurant or anything like that. However, I will say that I see a lot of people still wearing masks and stuff, so there's still a lot of people worried, I guess, but it's a pretty good crowd. A lot of people out here. It's not that warm, but probably like 50 degrees or something like that. Not the greatest weather, but a good day to take a walk through Times Square and check out the crowds. Matt, what do you think about the crime levels in the city now?
I mean, it's high for sure. There's definitely a lot of crime, mainly from like homeless people being a little more, I guess, brave, in terms of like what they'll do and where they'll hang out at in certain places. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, I wasn't around in the 80s, but I would assume it was worse in the 70s and 80s than it is today.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh man, Sbarro's is closed? Man, you know the city's down bad when Sbarro's can't even stay open with their $5 slices or whatever the hell they charge. What is this? The Morgan Stanley Minute?
Guess what? They still didn't get the test. I don't give a. Alright, so people standing in line. Okay. People don't get tested. And this is possible because it's only just right in front of us. It's fucking line. And he again is fucking shit. And that's
Every time I come down here, it seems like the signs are all different. Like there's huge signs that are something different. Like this Acura sign, I don't remember that. Got these guys doing the spray paint thing. So yeah, it's definitely a pretty big crowd here today. crowded over here, man. So I imagine in the summer or this, you know, when it gets a little bit warmer, there's going to be a lot more tourists coming here this summer. I like coming to Times Square because I don't feel like such a weirdo with my camera out because everybody else has their camera. Yeah, so I don't really stand out.
Come and listen.
Somebody listen to Batman
Hello,
over here.
Manhattan. I love you. You ain't the girl, not you.
Yeah, man, it really looks different, I'll tell you. And I was here, well, I drove through here, what, in August, but I haven't walked over here in probably 2 years, I think. A year and a half, maybe. Yikes, you know? Oh, yeah? She's like the naked cowboy, but she looks like she missed a few days at the gym, I would say. I don't know. Where is the naked cowboy? Is he still around? Oh, yeah? So somebody should take up his gig. I mean, besides this lady over here.
What is that? Cigarettes.
Virgil's is still there, really good barbecue place. Carmine's is also over here, which is a really good Italian place. But those are the kind of only things I still recognize, really. Everything has changed a lot.
I came right past.
So guys, that's my walk through Times Square. I got my cameraman over here holding up the camera for me. I gotta say, I'm really surprised how crowded this is right now, and it's not really nice weather, so I could expect that in the summer or maybe early spring, there's gonna be some big crowds here, so it is a little more dangerous, I would say, for sure. Other places look a little sketchy, but there are big crowds of tourists here in Times Square, so if you're thinking about coming out here, you might as well do it because a lot of the crowds are back and there's always something new going on over here, it seems like, just for my little walk. So I hope you like this video and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.